Hey Libra, welcome to my channel. This is Scorpio Moon Tarot, here to give you your August 2018 reading. It's in fact the 10th of August right now. I've tried to do these readings for a good week and a bit now, and for some reason my energy has just been off. I think possibly due to the Lionsgate. I did think I could harness the energy from Lionsgate, but unfortunately it just sent me into a flux. So I did try to do these readings a few days ago, and I just realized I wasn't channeling and it wasn't coming out for me. So I was guided to stop and do them again for you now. If you like the readings and they resonate for you, please do like and subscribe to the channel. Obviously I'm new here, so it would be really great to build up my subscription and hopefully give you messages that resonate for you, and some guidance also. So let's see, I've already pre-shuffled the cards for you, and it will be a general reading, Celtic cross spread, so whatever comes out for you this month, Libra. Let's see. Okay, Spirit, can I please get current situation? Oh, and by the way, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if your Libra isn't actually in your sun sign, but you have it as your ascendant, or you know your natal chart and you're a Libra Moon, this reading may resonate for you also. And please do remember, it is a collective reading, so not everything will make sense for you. So if it doesn't work for you, please don't worry, it's not a message for you this time. And I have found, however, that I am channeling quite specific messages at the moment, and I'm guessing that's probably because I don't have too many subscribers, so whoever gets these messages are they're designed for you. So let's see what we've got for you, Libra. Okay, can I please get current situation for Libra in the month of August 2018? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. One message, thank you so much. Okay, so this actually, they were reversed. Okay. Interesting. So in the outcome position we have the same place as Leo this month. Okay. Bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Pentacles. So really being patient, maybe feeling like things aren't moving right now. Just generally just waiting for your I guess your pentacles to grow. You're waiting for something and you're feeling a little bit stagnant. Okay, Libra. So current energy for you, Libra, quite a heavy reading. We have the Five of Swords in reverse, and we have the Tower in reverse. So not allowing something to end, or at least something that has been quite shocking for you. You know, whether this is, I'm feeling almost that this is maybe somebody's going through a divorce right now, or somebody's going through a situation that they know that they need to kind of get a divorce or separate from somebody, but they're not really doing it right now. I feel like with the Five of Swords in reverse here, generally when it's upright it can mean, you know, a no-win situation. And generally in reverse it can mean, you know, coming out of that energy. But I do feel, because it's here with the Tower in reverse, it's almost like a continuing cycle of somebody just not allowing this situation to end, constant bickering, constantly going round in circles with somebody, and not really allowing this, you know, something may have happened, someone may have had a situation here where, you know, you just know that this should have happened a long time ago. You know, and the Tower, I know it looks like a scary card, but if you know tarot cards, generally the Tower, yes, it is something shocking, and it can be quite disruptive, but generally it's there to kind of crumble away all of your old belief systems, crumble away your foundations, to allow you to build anew. You know, so something could happen that seems quite disastrous, but actually it's just the universe's way of clearing energy to move forward and make it a better situation for you in the long run. I do feel though, Libra, somehow you're not allowing this to happen, or it just feels like it's a continuous situation, maybe something you feel very tied to. Because we do have the Empress here as the challenge card. Now, this is possibly, you know, lack of control here. Someone may feel overly dominant, or someone may be overly dominant in your life. If you're dealing with an Aries, perhaps this person is very controlling, and this is the issue here. You may be married to this person, you may be in a relationship, it could even be your father. I do feel very much that something is being controlled here. You know, the Emperor generally is quite a solid, structured gentleman, and being in the challenge position, I do see him in the reverse, which can be quite a tyrannical and just a bit of a control freak. So if you are in a relationship with someone that is of a controlling nature, whether that be a family tie or an actual relationship, possibly with an Aries, this is what I'm seeing your challenges this month is maybe really trying to learn and understand that this person is, you know, this situation needs to end here. Okay, so in your past we have the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords is, you know, she uses her head above her heart. She's very honest and very diplomatic, and I feel like in the past this could have been you, Libra, air sign. If this is not you, then it is another Libra in your life, or someone that has this kind of value. And I feel like maybe I'm just seeing that there is some, I feel like you have been very pragmatic in this situation. You've been very diplomatic in this situation in the past, and generally you may have felt quite lonely in this relationship in general, because the Queen here, she's really the only Queen that is not married in a set in the tarot, but yet she could possibly be a widow also. So if something has happened recently, I'm seeing here for some of you this could be relative to somebody passing away. It's been quite a shocking situation, and I feel like maybe this could have been this could have been a mother figure, because we do have the Emperor and Empress here. So Emperor and Empress are in reverse. I do feel that there's something here, you know, the Empress is a nurturing, can be mother and child. So I am sorry if somebody has lost a parent recently, or even perhaps a child, and this could be what the shocking situation is here, which has caused a lot of arguments. And the challenge here with the Emperor is that somebody is kind of not taking it too well. But I do feel, you know, for some of you, you know, you kind of, if this is a relationship and you do feel that, you know, this is coming to an end, but you're not, for whatever reason, you're kind of staying in this. This is saying maybe, you know, in the recent past here, you've realized that, you know, maybe you've also been kind of, with this Emperor, maybe you have also not been allowing yourself to, be pleasant in this situation, because I do see this card sometimes, especially in the reverse, it can be two people also just battling each other back and forth. So maybe this situation here has caused arguments. Whatever this shocking situation was has caused arguments, and it's kind of left you in, you know, maybe you're just feeling very, you don't want to nurture this situation anymore. You don't want to kind of move forward with this situation. And I do say that because I do see in your hopes here, you want justice. Justice can also be, sorry, the light's not very good there. Justice can also be a card of marriage. It can be legal situations coming in your favor. So if this is a situation where you are planning on getting a divorce, or because this is your card as well, Libra, this is justice, this is you being in your power. So if there is a situation where you are dealing with legal difficulties, or just there is a divorce that is kind of on the horizon, I feel that this is, you know that this is what you want, but you are staying in it. And I feel like maybe if you are dealing with someone who's very controlling, who's kind of keeping you in this energy and causing kind of chaos in your life, and it's just still not getting better, you just don't want to deal with this argument anymore. I just feel that you're just having a hard time even competing with this person because they're so domineering. And I do feel that, you know, maybe you've had some clarity on this for a while, and maybe you've wanted to be single for a while or separated from this person, and, you know, it's only now you're slowly coming to realize that, you know, they're not making you happy, and they're also making you, you know, feel bitter as well. They could be making you feel quite bitter as a person, which is not you. As the Empress, you are generally, you know, nurturing, and you're not feeling that right now, Libra. Again, okay, so we have this death in reverse. Now, this is a very stagnant energy, so maybe you are feeling very trapped right now. You're feeling stagnant, you can't move forward. For whatever reason, maybe this situation is just not allowing you to move forward, and you're feeling a little bit trapped. Nothing can kind of be reborn right now. Obviously, with the death card in the upright, it means transformation. It doesn't actually mean physical death. It does, if there is a physical death in this situation, and there may be something to do with the legal situation, you're wanting justice on that. So that's a message for some of you. But what I am feeling here, if this is this relationship, which I'm picking up on quite strongly, you know, this death has to happen in this relationship. So something needs to end for another cycle to begin. And I do feel here with the death in reverse, perhaps you're just feeling stuck and stagnant, that you can't move forward right now for whatever reason. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles here in the environment position. So this could be an earth sign. An earth sign, doesn't matter, male or female, a Taurus, Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo. This could be someone who is trying to kind of give you advice here. in regards to this situation, because I do have two queens and the Empress in this reading. So this could be another person in your midst who's trying to give you some solid advice, trying to kind of support you through this right now. So it could be a mother figure, it could just be a friend, it could be a sister, and generally as well, this also could be, because it's an external environment, it could not generally be a person. This could be maybe the reason that you can't remove yourself right now and you're still in this stagnation and you're still stuck is because you're tied financially to this person. You have, maybe you have a house together, you have children together, or you have, like just a lot of things tied up in this relationship. And maybe, that if you leave this person, it's going to really knock your finances and your material situation. So perhaps, Libra, this is why you're not moving forward right now. You do want justice, you want to kind of you want balance and you want fairness in this situation, but there is something holding you back, I feel, with this Queen of Pentacles here, and I do feel maybe it's connected to finances and security of the material realm. So we have, in your hopes and fears, I do feel, again, you're waiting for your ships to come in. I think perhaps, are you being patient in regards to waiting for another opportunity to come in so you can remove yourself from this, perhaps? This is looking at the bigger picture. It's waiting, it's being patient. Sometimes it's about traveling as well, so perhaps you're just kind of thinking about moving away. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be over water, but just generally moving away from this situation. I do feel that this is you almost like looking out, daydreaming, and just hoping that these ships are going to come back, or maybe it's you just kind of holding out hope that things will change here, and that you're going to have a different relationship with this person. But I do see right now in your outcome position, and I will pull some clarifiers for this because I want to know what this movement is. We have fast action, we have movement, we have communication. So I do feel there will be something communicated here within this situation. Perhaps, there is movement. So I want to just clarify a little bit here and see a little bit deeper into what this could be. Okay, so why is the Empress reversed here, please? Okay. And, right, okay, so hold on one second. So, here with the Empress reversed in the recent past, I feel like perhaps because you've kind of been in this energy for quite a while with this person, you've started to realize that in order for you to move forward and balance, like I feel like the realization has come with the Ace of Swords here. There's some mental clarity that's come to you, perhaps that this is not working and you need to move forward, but you're still trying to balance things out with this person. You're still trying to balance things out because I feel that, again, you're kind of hoping for the bigger picture here. But I do feel, I do feel that you realise that this person, perhaps you're dealing with a Cancer, and this person is just, maybe you've got some clarity that this person just makes you feel like a not so nice person. This person isn't who you want them to be. So if you are dealing with a Cancer, this could be for you. This person is making you feel unloved. And you've come to that realization quite soon, and you want justice. You want to kind of, you want balance again. Obviously as Libras, this is kind of part. I'm a Libra ascendant, so I know that, justice and balance and fairness is so important to us. And if somebody's treating you badly or treating you like you're lesser or out of control, or they are controlling towards you, we do try and mediate we do try and give people the benefit of the doubt, because we try to see the best in everybody and see everything from all angles. But unfortunately, you know, we can't do that all the time. I mean, again, Libra, this is you probably trying to balance stuff out, you know, realizing that this is not, you know, you guys are kind of not happy, but yet there is, you know, again, trying to balance out, but realizing, coming to a realization, and actually maybe some communication as well about this, about maybe that you do want to be single. Okay, why is justice here for Libra? Thank you. Okay, so Hierophant. Okay, so yeah, you want balance. You want, you know, I do feel this is to do with the marriage. So if this is a message for someone, a Libra that is married, that is going through some turbulence right now and feeling like something is just not crumbling, or perhaps you are going through a divorce and it's just dragging on, you really want justice. You want, you know, the Hierophant is traditional values, he's conventional. You just want fairness, and I feel like this is just really reinforcing that justice card for me. It's just saying, you know, you want that balance. You want balance. Again, two people on either side. You know, the Hierophant is very practical, but he's also very spiritual. But I do feel that this is just a clarifier for me to say the same thing as justice is, which is, you know, you want the conventional justice. Okay, why is death here reversed? Why is Libra, sorry, why does Libra have death here in reverse in their position? Why does Libra have death here in reverse? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I mean, okay, so situation here again, lovers. So, you know, we do have a decision here needing to be made, but there's some cloudiness, and this is probably why you're feeling stagnant. So if there's still some cloudiness within this situation here, I don't know whether some people may be concerned that their partner is seeing somebody else, there's someone else in a relationship here. I'm not really seeing too much third party energy. However, there does seem to be some sort of deception here, and maybe this is you deceiving yourself, Libra, thinking, well, we're really, you know, we go through these periods, but he's my soulmate, or, you know, we're meant to be together, so I'm just kind of holding out, even though realistically you just want this balance back. There is some kind of confusion with the moon here. Yeah. And why is the Queen of Pentacles here, please? Okay, Seven of Cups. Kind of someone making a decision. Okay, so there was options here. There's options that, you know, may have been muddy before, and now I feel like this is someone who is kind of saying, look, you know, pick your option. So if this is somebody of a friend or someone that is being a confidant at this time, they are really helping you make a decision. They're trying to get you out of this foggy moon energy, because this may be your energy feeling very just confused, and things not really coming to light of how you can move forward in this. But there is someone here offering you an opportunity to say, look, you know, you can make a decision here. You do have the option. Sorry for the sirens, guys. But also this can be you just saying, look, you know, if this is something that's monetary holding you back, you have to take yourself out of this fog. That is, you know, yes, options are great, but, you know, with this card there's so many bad options, and you really need to pick the right one. This is saying, you know, things are slowly becoming clear. Hopefully this means that something's going to become clear, and it could be just due to advice from somebody, maybe an earth sign, or somebody just who is your friend that really cares for you and wants to make sure that you're at your best. Why is the Eight of Rods here? Why is the Eight of Wands here? What is this action here for the outcome for Libra? What is this outcome here? Okay. Okay, I do feel that maybe some of you guys are going to be traveling, or this is just, communication to say, look, we need to take a break with this person. Perhaps you're going to have a trial separation, and, kind of maybe not choose not to go back into this cycle, because obviously the Fool is kind of the beginning of the tarot. This is like the start of the journey, and I do feel that maybe someone's going to communicate that they're just, they need a break from this situation. They need to rest and recover because they don't feel, they just feel exhausted. They feel exhausted, and this could be you, Libra. And there's no kind of leap of faith here. I mean, this could, for some people, some of you may choose not, after taking this break away from someone, you may choose to continue and not take a leap of faith and stay in this relationship. Again, Libra trying to balance things out, and hoping for the best, that this person will come back to maybe how they used to be when the Emperor's upright. He's a great guy. He is the top of, he's the head of the kings. He's the master of the universe. When it comes to taking this leap of faith, maybe you're just feeling tied to this person. There's too much confusion. There's too many things to unravel with the Seven of Cups there. And maybe this new beginning isn't something that you really want to go into because you don't want to be on your own. Perhaps being the Queen of Swords here at the bottom of the past energy has been you in the past. Maybe you've been separated before and you just don't want to go through with that rigmarole again. You don't want to have to deal with it because it's such a long process. So maybe this is you communicating to this person and saying, hey, I just need some time to myself, I need some time to kind of explore and just my feelings and how I feel and whether I want to stay in this relationship. But I do feel someone doesn't want to take a leap of faith. Someone doesn't want to move forward in, a new beginning. I think this is the thing. So, let's see. Any more advice for Libra in this situation? Is there any advice? Can I get some advice for Libra, please? Okay, well, they all wanted to come up. Okay, let's see what we got. So we have the Two of Cups, we have the Ten of Rods, and we have the World in reverse, right? So, the Two of Cups here is saying this is a lost connection. It's become a burden. With the Ten of Rods here, there's something that is just a hard slog that you're not allowing to kind of end. It's like you're going an uphill struggle all the time, and this is leaving something incomplete. This is like not allowing a cycle to end. The World upright is a beautiful card, and it would be a great card to end on advice, to say, look, this is something completing. When it's the other way around, it just feels like a cycle is not ending, and it's a cycle that needs to, because the World upright is such a great complete card. It means, fulfillment, completion, just getting your rewards. And I just feel like with this relationship or this partnership here, there's just a disconnection now. There's a disconnection. It's become a bind. It's become tiring. I mean, the Ten of Rods generally is the end of a cycle. It means that it's going to get better. You're kind of coming to the end of this hard slog. But I just feel with this, it's just a continuous, and I think I said this at the beginning of the reading, it just feels like a continuous thing where, you just keep disconnecting with this person. There's no new romance here. It just feels like now it's become a little bit of a bind, and you're not complete with it. So what I would suggest is, really considering your feelings in this, thinking about how, if this is making you feel like this, which is, you're feeling unhappy, the Empress reversed is just, to me, on an intuitive level as well, is just unhappiness, but you're still fighting. You're still fighting for something. Fighting for some justice. That's what it is with that sword there. Again, the justice, the sword of justice. And again, the Queen of Swords, the sword of justice. This is so Libra in its situation. But yeah, I do feel that, you know, what I can give you to take away from this is, if you really are feeling disconnected and incomplete with this person, you really need to sit and consider your options. Yes, it may feel like a bind if you have separated before and it just became difficult, or you do have these ties on a monetary level. Of course, relationships do, obviously you do get entwined in them, and people, you know, there's a lot to unravel, so to speak. But generally, if you're unhappy, you have to think about yourself. You have to think about your emotions and what you want to do with your life, because you can spend the rest of your life in this tower, this continuous tower, which is something that needs to stop, but someone's stopping it from happening. Particularly with this Emperor character, if this is someone who's very controlling, or, you know, being very dominant in a situation, I do feel that, you know, there's a new world out there for you, and new love. You know, if these are upright, this is fine. Yes, new love does take time, and it does kind of take a while to grow with that 10 of Wands there. Yes, but you make it to the end. You make it to the world, you know. You make it to this completion and this happiness, this fulfillment. So that's what I have for you this month, Leo. I do hope that resonated for you, and yeah, just always make sure that you treat yourself kindly. That's what I wanted to say to you. Just make sure you're treating yourself kindly, and you're doing things for yourself and not just for the benefit and the greater good of everybody sometimes, because we can do that when we just want things to be fair. But don't forget not to be unfair to yourself. Don't forget to be fair to yourself too, rather than trying to balance everybody else's emotions out. So thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed and it resonated for you. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can get in touch with me on email, which is down below in the link, and I will see you in September. Thank you.